Now I got a my brother Slump. He's like a human Jeopardy, right?
Yes.
He just knows random things. Like sometimes he'll send questions in, and
Mm-hmm.
and I'd be like,
I
"How
like
did you
that
know
you're
that?"
prepared, my man.
For sure.
Yeah,
For
that's
sure.
that's you're gonna really do well in what you're already doing well what you're
Thank you,
doing.
brother.
But it's gonna get better because you're prepared. Most people that do this game is not prepared. Or it doesn't come off natural.
Right.
And it comes off natural. I've been doing this a long time.
Respect.
You really got it, dog.
No,
I
love,
respect
brother.
that.
Love, respect. So your 35th birthday, which was a while ago, you gave Jay-Z some pocket change.
I sure did.
How did he turn it to $1 billion?
I lie and say that he flipped it. But isn't that amazing? And I did my 35th birthday party. Was just a young kid out of Marcy Projects on his way coming up. And to see what he has accomplished is astonishing. It's a true blessing to see this. I'm just truly impressed how he went from that to who he is today, dog. Good decisions. Quite sure he had to step on some people. That's life, you know. That's part.
Step on the nigga.
Yeah, that's part of the game in life, right? You're not gonna get to the top on some real smooth, innocent. I was honest all the way. Some people gonna get hurt.
I gotta learn that.
Yeah, some people gonna get hurt, and it's part of it's part of life. You know, it's part of life, and people need to go through that. Like, everybody's rattled about the thing happened in New Orleans, the fires in Los Angeles, California, the plane crash in Washington, D.C., the plane crashing last night in Philadelphia. And you can't get rattled. We was talking about this off the air. You can't get rattled. You have to – life goes to the strongest. Life goes to the person that's the most mentally prepared and mentally disciplined to understand that there are trial and errors in this life. And just like some days it's cloudy, some days it's raining, and then sometimes you get snow where some people lose their mind and don't follow the rules. Like I saw y'all on the news, how cars are stuck on the freeway, people lost them, and they actually said, stay your ass in the house, right? And nobody want to listen. So you there's some things as you get older, you have to listen to someone. You see, you have to listen to one. And I said this not too long ago. I said everybody needs to be told what to do because too many people got too much free time on their hands. And I believe in a little dictatorship. I do believe in that, right? Let me prove my point. I always talk about the Williams sisters out of Compton, California. Their father told them they was going to be tennis players since they was 5 and became the greatest tennis players in the world, right? Floyd Mayweather, since he was like 9 or 10, was told what to do by his dad and became the greatest boxer in the world, right? Tiger Woods was told what to do since he was a kid and became the greatest golfer in the world. Michael Jackson was told what to do and became the greatest entertainer in the world. I rest my case. If those examples don't prove my point, I don't know what to tell you.
No, you're right. Like leadership and guidance.
Leadership and guidance. That's how come, in a sense, people going to get mad at me, but I don't care. I'm glad that they're bringing back the draft. And let me explain to you why. See, the draft stopped in 1973.
Right.
And believe it or not, there was young black men who were still strong because it was discipline, it was honor, and you wasn't just hanging out, right? When they stopped the draft, because everybody can't be successful. Everybody's not going to be able to get a good job.
Nope.
It's not going to happen. Now what they're doing with AI, they prepare for artificial intelligence. By the time they figure it out, they're going to be too far behind. But if you go in the military, you listen to people you never met before, right? They teach you about coding. They teach you about entrepreneurship. You go in there and get a free education. You got to know how to use these. Sure. You go in there, you use them to benefit you. Then at the same time, it gives you structure as a man. So I would say the next 2 generations, things will almost go back to where it was, where men were strong, where men had discipline, where men have honor. See, when young people hear this type of conversation, it goes over their head, lack of leadership in the home, right? Your mother and father who was young allowed you to do anything. They wasn't on your head. You never got your ass whipped by a belt or the end of a belt buckle. You know, sometimes, you understand what I'm saying?
You ain't never pick your own switch.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you got your ass whipped with the belt buckle, not the leather. Your mother will wrap that around your hand and whoop your with the metal part and beat your and you from then you want to do the right in life. These kids ain't never got their whooped like that. So it's all this craziness going on. It's crazy.
You know, it's funny is, you know, I moved my father with me about a year ago.
Oh, awesome.
You know what I'm saying? They were trying to put him in a nursing home. I wasn't going for it. And now, in hindsight, I'm so thankful that he was hard on me. And I could see the difference between me and some of my homeboys that I grew up with that are not even here anymore.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Of the discipline where I couldn't go out and do the same things that Tyrone and
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm so thankful now in hindsight where my life is going, and it all comes from that discipline and that standard and that leadership that black man gave to me in that household. Yep. And I think that's, you know, a lot of young brothers are missing that.
Yes, I agree.
You know,
and you're missing that, but then comes the time